We're currently in 2022 and we're pretty much happy about it. We're going to do a small recap because it's been a while. We posted any videos here. We've been quite busy because of work. So there's been a lot of changes, especially having to start your own company in China and having to apply for residency and work permit as well. We're going to walk you through some of the changes that had pretty much transpired over from last year down to early this year. Hi guys, my name is Aaron from MyChinaplug. It's been a while, we recorded a video, or it's been a while you've seen us here. But anyway, we are back. Happy New Year guys, happy Chinese New Year. Today I'm here with my colleague.
Well, Happy New Year everyone. My name is Jason and I've been working with Aaron for a long time.
During 2021, we've been pretty much busy with work because we had a lot of clients that we had to help start their companies, and there were major changes, and we are here to talk about it, and so that we can update you as our customers to get to know, or our potential clients to get to know what you should do when you want to form a WFOE. So there is during 2021 there was some form of like a crackdown on foreigners with companies in China that were not operating within their business scope, or foreigners with companies that were not applying or going doing their operations by the government standards or the legal way. So I think let me ask Jason here. So Jason, what are some of the key things, or what are some of the core or important things that foreigners should know when operating or starting WFOE?
When starting a WFOE company, first I recommend you to be in China to do that. Otherwise, if you're not in China, we can start with signing some paperwork remotely, but for some certain steps like company registration, bank account opening, tax registration, you have to be here in person. So if you're not in China at the moment and you need to register your company in Shanghai or somewhere else in China, you can start with some paperwork, and then you find a way to come. Then we can help you to do other steps.
Okay, so if I understand you clearly, so one important thing is if you are a foreigner and you're outside China currently and you want to open your own company in China, it is pretty much it's possible and not possible in a certain way. So the possibility is you can start remotely. That's you can get your documents sent to you. You can sign them, you can send it back to us in China, then we can process that, we can get you the business license, right?
Yes, we can first get your company name fixed, like Chinese company, Chinese name and English name. Yeah, we can put it on record and check if it's approved, and then continue.
Okay. Okay, so when all is done, you might then need a company bank account and other related stuff, but then that one requires you coming into China, right?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So currently, as we all know, China is partly or partially open, so that can be done when, or you can come into China when China pretty much opens up. But the good thing is you can still have your business license, you can still start your operation even when you're back home. So when China opens up, it becomes a bit easier to use those operational information to apply and come into China to come open your corporate bank account and other related stuff. And is there any other thing too?
Yeah. After all registration is done, actually in the middle of it, during the registration, you need to figure out where your office, your physical office should be located. That's very important for a WFOE company. It's required, it's mandatory, required by the government that for WFOE company should have a physical office address.
Okay. Okay. So pretty much that means you need to make sure you do have a physical office address. You really have an actual office that if the government or anyone from the government requires to visit, they can come in there and they can see your establishment or your company being operational there. As I said earlier on, those were part of the things that during 2021 was part of those kind of crackdown or the harder things the government decided to check.
Bank people.
Bank?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you open a bank account, they would like to know where you work at, and you provide the address. They will come to check in person.
Okay, okay. So as you gonna know, if you need a bank, corporate bank account, the office is also so very very important, as they will come visit and check as well. Any other thing as well?
Any other thing? Many people they have a plan when they open a company, and later they didn't find a way to operate it like normally regularly, so their companies stopped a while, and it's not recommended. Like, if it's just a few months, it's fine, but if your company opened and it didn't have any business for 1 year, 2 years, the government will have a problem with you.
Okay, so as again, you need to keep your company operational. Your company can go dormant, or there can't be a very long gap or time frame that your company doesn't really do anything, or it doesn't keep itself operational. And it shouldn't be more than even a month, right?
What?
Not really doing anything with your company. That should not. I mean, what's the longest it can go without?
At the beginning, less than 6 months, half a year.
Oh.
It's okay, but from my experience, I don't recommend you stop longer than that.
Okay. So these are some of the few things that you need to keep in mind and you need to get to know. Then it will pretty much keep your company out of those quote unquote crackdown. You will be safer. You would enjoy the privilege it comes in starting up a company in China. You would have all the benefits it comes with. You can have your peace of mind. You can still operate, because as a foreigner, if you come into China to start your own business, there are unlimited opportunities that you can tap in. Aside even the trading, there are other stuffs, because this country is about 1.5 billion people, and those 1.5 billion people can end up also being your potential customers as well. So, and just to add, it's one of the fastest growing economy in the world. I would peg it as the fastest growing economy in the world, and it has unlimited potential for everyone.
And I wanted to mention one preferential policy for those trading companies. If you start a company in China and register it as a general taxpayer, and you do export, like you buy some products from Chinese companies, you get Chinese invoices from them, and you could apply for a tax refund for the products.
Yeah.
It's usually like 13% from the price that you buy from the factories.
Okay, this is one of the best news you can hear. Most of us are watching this video, or pretty much watching this video, have an interest in China in one form or the other way. Might be you operate your business from the informal sector way, but if you get to have your own company here, and it's an example as a trading company, as my colleague Jason said, you get to enjoy some tax refunds, some reimbursements back into your coffers or back into your account. So it's like the benefits that you don't get to enjoy when you don't have those. Have your own WFOE or a company in China. That said, let's concentrate with foreigners in China that want to open their company. What are some of the things that, due to the previous crackdown or due to the incidents or things that happened last year, what are some of the key things that they should be doing now if they want to open their own company?
If you want to open your own company, you have to make sure that you have a plan, or think about your future business. You're going to operate the company for real, not just open it and figure out what you are gonna do. You have to have a plan before you open a company.
Yeah, it's very, very important, because we've seen people that just want to open companies because of the benefits it comes with. As I keep saying, the benefits are applying for your work and resident permit. And if your sole purpose is only to open this company for residency, we would advise you it's not the best thing to do. Otherwise, you might end up finding yourself wanting, or you might end up being deported, because the whole plan or the whole idea to have the WFOE is to work with it and help and support the Chinese economy grow and become bigger. So one other thing that is important that you need to also have is the working experience, right?
Yeah, you better have some working experience in China for a few years maybe.
Yeah. So you need to make sure you also have a working experience, and I think in China and out China also does count, but you need to make sure you have a couple. I mean, more than 2 years working experience is the best.
I recommend better in China.
China,
working experience, because China and overseas and other countries, we have totally different systems.
Yeah.
If you have been here in China for a few years, you will understand our system, and it will be much easier for you to operate the company and understand something. Otherwise, it just doesn't make any sense to you, as you are a foreigner, you have never come to China
yet.
Yeah, it's very different.
It is.
Yeah.
I can testify to that. I mean, the Chinese system is pretty much different, but it's not that complex. If you understand the basics of it, you would realize that it's almost just like every country that you find yourself in. So we would advise you to have, if you're in China, it's best to have that working experience in China, and it makes things pretty much easier for you. And aside working experience, I think there should be educational what's it called, qualification, right? Yeah, so at least you should have a degree or a master's or a PhD in addition to your working experience. It's very, very important, because that also comes in handy. The government is going to pretty much ask about it. And yeah, I mean, if you have all those stuffs in there, you can operate quite fairly. And just as we said with the being outside China, having an office space, a physical office space, is also very, very important. If you are in China and starting a company, you need that physical office space for the same reason as we said earlier on for people that are outside China. Why? The accounting service is also very, very important.
Yeah, you have to declare your company's tax. Even at the beginning, your company doesn't have any revenue. You have to get an accountant, and I didn't mean a full-time accountant. We can hook you up. We have accounting service to provide. Like we share accountants. You just let your accountant to declare zero, or maybe you have some revenue every month. You have to do that. Otherwise, your company status will be abnormal. After a few months, it will be on the blacklist.
So having an accountant is very, very important to your company. As Jason has already said, you need to declare certain taxes, even if you're not working. It's very important to at least declare. And even if you're not ready to operate fully, you can still have the part-time or shared accounting service that can at least make sure they can help you declare those informations up in. So I hope this video has been very, very informative. I don't know if Jason has anything else to add to what we've already said.
This is for those people who already have companies in China. If you are no longer operating it, we recommend you to shut it down, like close it. Yeah, and we can help with that.
Okay. So pretty much we've touched on every basics of what had happened during last year and the way forward and the solutions So you can contact us if you need any assistance. One, to start your own company in China, to start your own company from China, to if you already have an existing company that you no longer want to operate with it, you want to shut it down, you can also contact us. If you need accounting service, you can also contact us. If you need us to help you to apply for your work permit process, you can also contact us. Applying a renewal, we can handle those stuffs for you as well, and your accounting service as well. So just send us a WhatsApp message on this number, so the email you can see up on the screen, and either myself or Jason or anyone in our office will get back to you, and we can see how best we can help you.
Also to mention that we can surely to help with some permits, licenses, like import and export.
Import and export, okay.
It's basic things.
Okay. So thanks for watching this video, and if you find it informative, as always, please give us a like, follow us, and subscribe to our channel, and you don't get to miss any of these videos. We are going to do our best to provide more informative content like this on how to keep your company operational, how to start your company in China, how to work, how to support you have a wonderful operation in China. So once again, my name is Aaron, and I'm here with my colleague
Jason.
Yeah, for my China Plug. So see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.